eat it, they'll be like, say what? It's vegan? So yeah. Who doesn't like booze and pancakes? I know I do, and we're gonna combine those two together, and we're gonna make my bourbon peach cobbler pancakes. Now this dish is the star of any brunch, and it's super easy to make, so let's go ahead and make it. So we got our pancake mix, and then we're gonna add our vegan buttermilk to it. Now to make vegan buttermilk is super simple. You can use any plant milk. I'm using unsweetened almond milk, and then I add a little bit of apple cider vinegar to it, and you let it sit for about 5 minutes until it curdles, and then you'll have your vegan buttermilk. So we're gonna add that right into our pancake mixture, and we're gonna use my whisk. Now this is my best friend. Say hi. Don't talk about it. If you knew the stories and the times we had together, you will love it too. You're gonna see a lot of my Mr. Magic whisk, but we're gonna go ahead and whisk this all up together. And get it all mixed in. Like, listen, I win awards, okay? I am quite sure that this whisk is magic. It's been holding on with me for years, and I've never lost a competition, okay? So it's in the whisk. It's all in the whisk. All right, so we're gonna get all in there in the nooks and crannies and add a little bit more buttermilk. As you see, I add a little bit in at a time. It's always easier to add in than it is to take away, because if you end up, let's just say you have all your pancake batter made and you add all your milk into it, and then, you know, it's too thin, you can't take it out. You'll have to make more pancake batter. So you have to make more of the dry mixture. So it's easier just to add a little bit more in there. So I got it to about the consistency that I want. See that? So we're gonna set this to the side while we make our delicious cobbler topping. For our cobbler topping, we're gonna start off with some vegan butter. Now, I don't measure butter, guys. I have measurements in my cookbook, but hey, just do what feels right, you know? So we're gonna add our vegan butter to our pot. Next, we're gonna add some brown sugar. Let's just add all that. Add our brown sugar to here. Then we're gonna add some granulated sugar, or you can add some palm sugar, coconut palm sugar. Now let's just say if you don't wanna use any granulated sugar or palm sugar, you're more than welcome to use agave nectar. Maple syrup is a little bit too strong for this recipe, but if you love that flavor, you go for it. And today I'm using frozen peaches because peaches are in season right now. So when you have fresh peaches, what you would do is you'll peel those peaches, you'll cut them, and you'll add them to the pan just like this. But it's not in season, so we're gonna go ahead and use the frozen peaches. Now, Chef Joya, can you use canned peaches? Absolutely. It's just all in your preference of what you want to use. So let's go ahead and add our peaches to our mixture. And this is literally only gonna cook for about 5 minutes because it's that easy and that delicious, okay? Next, we're gonna add our bourbon. For those of you who do not drink, it is okay because the alcohol actually cooks out of it, so you won't get drunk off this mixture. Now, if you were to add it at the end and take it off the heat, maybe that's a different story, but this is gonna actually cook out all the alcohol, so you're just gonna have the flavor of the bourbon behind. So this is some bourbon I have in here, a little bit of cayenne pepper, lemon juice, and yes, I said cayenne pepper, but we have lemon juice, a little bit of sea salt, and some vanilla. All right, so we're gonna add a little bit of our spice mix, which is nutmeg, cinnamon, ginger, and a little bit of allspice. Right. And so we're gonna let this come to a low boil, and then we're gonna simmer it out for about 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and get started on our pancake. So for our pancakes, we're gonna go ahead and add some vegan butter. Now, I'm not gonna keep saying vegan butter, guys. I'm gonna let you know that now. I might just say butter, but you know this is all vegan, okay? So if you make a comment below, be like, is it vegan butter? Everything on this page is vegan, okay? So let's go ahead and get that melted down real good. Like I said, I don't measure butter. You just go with it. You know, the ancestors will tell you when to stop, all right? And then we're gonna use our little measuring cup. I'm gonna use a half a cup. Or you can use a ladle if you want to. But I like using the measuring cup because it helps me actually keep my pancakes even. Other than that, my pancakes can be all different types of sizes, okay? Now, if it was just a brunch for myself, I wouldn't mind. But, you know, if I'm cooking for other people, I want them to be as neat as possible. So I'm just gonna slowly pour it into our butter. And we're gonna let it do its thing for about 1.5 minutes on each side. And you know when your pancakes are done because it starts to get brown around the edges, everything bubbles up at the top. That means it's time to flip. Give it a taste. Girl, hey, telling you, I need an award. I need a Grammy. I need a vegan food Grammy. Like, I know Grammy is for music, but listen, the food makes you want to sing a little something. So I use a lot of butter too because when I was younger, I used to put butter in the pan, flip it, and then put more butter in the pan and flip it again because you want butter all throughout your recipe, so throughout your pancakes. So I just put enough butter in there so I don't have to keep adding butter. So, you know, we want both sides to have enough butter. So it's time to flip this. So let's give this a nice flip. All the bubbles are here. And boom, yay. Ooh, look at that golden crust. Oh. Like, what color do you like your pancakes? Do you like your pancakes dark? Do you like them golden brown? Or do you like them super light and fluffy? Let me know. So now that our pancakes are done, we're gonna go ahead and add our delicious peach cobbler. Now this is absolutely amazing. This is exactly how I make my peach cobbler that I do with the crust. Instead, I just did it with the pancakes. And an extra touch that you can do to it right before serving is add some salted caramel ice cream or just any of your favorite ice creams, and it's gonna be absolutely delicious. So I hope you enjoyed this. And like I said, all these recipes are in my cookbook, Brunch with Chef Joya, so make sure you check it out and let me know what you think about this video in the comments below. And if there's something that you want me to see next, please let me know so I can do it for you. And make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at Cooking with Joya. Ciao!